Welcome back, everyone. This is Jaronitis bringing you episode 23 of Feed the Beast Unleashed. Today we're going to cover a couple of little things. We're going to show you a new structure I'm building. It's something that I have found that I enjoy building. It's going to be my beehive, my enclosure for bee breeding and such. We're going to do a couple of things here to prepare for going over there. Two of the things we're going to need is we're going to need some tesseracts. I'm going to need some tesseracts so that I can provide power to the beehive. So I've already programmed in how to make a tesseract frame, which is just tin, hardened glass, and a diamond. For the moment, we're going to need two of them. And well, there's energy tesseracts, but that's fine. Why did I have those? That's actually a very good question. Anyway, the tesseract frames are going to have to be turned into filled tesseract frames. Or, I'm sorry, unattuned tesseracts. That's the correct way to put it. And to do that, we're going to need to melt down some ender pearls. So I think I may already have some previously melted ender stuff in here. I do, sweet. So do I even need to do this? Let's see. This is correct, is it not? Am I doing something wrong here or what? Resonant ender. Over into the tesseract frame. Am I missing something here? Oh, redstone signal ignored. That's why it wasn't working. Okay, well, that's better. Had a redstone signal from this lever right here that was keeping my fuel process going. So, okay, while it's doing this, we need to turn them into liquid tesseracts. Item tesseract, liquid tesseract. So a liquid tesseract is the pneumatic servo, tin, copper, and the unattuned tesseract. So, since I don't need to melt any more of the ender pearls, we'll put these away. And then, let's see, do I have the ability to make a pneumatic servo? I do. Sweet. So I don't need to program that in as well. We can clear this, and we can go ahead and do a liquid tesseract, encode that into here. And then we can put that in there. Now, hopefully you'll have two of these done now. And we do. So now I can go down here and put these in. And ask for liquid tesseracts. Alrighty, so now we have two liquid tesseracts. Now, we're doing liquid tesseracts because, strangely enough, steam is considered a liquid, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but for some reason it is, and so we're going to use it as such. And since it is a liquid, we're going to go ahead and, let's see, how do I want to do this? I want to pipe off as much of this as I can. I probably don't need to do it this way, but I'm going to do it this way anyway. Let's get some liquid ducts. Yeah, this is probably going to be a little bit overkill, but the best kind of kill is overkill, right? So, let's see. We're going to put yeah, why not? Whoops. And now I need my wrench, which I can use the prototype Omni wrench for this. To put the tesseract right there. Cool, and it is set up there. So now The steam is going to be frequency 1. It's going to be steam. And we're going to add this to the list. We're going to ignore the redstone signal. And we are going to make it private access, send only. And we're going to click the check mark. And that sets that up. It is now receiving seam. It's receiving seam. It's always good to know that you can receive seam. Okay, so so let's see. In here we should be able to, I might just, no, for the sake of saving space, we will do this with some full-size steam engines. Let's see, what is it saying I need? It's not saying I need anything, it's just working it. And isn't it beautiful? It's crafting all that together and making us some steam engines. I probably don't need nearly as many as I'm crafting, but I'm going to bring them with me and see what winds up being. Now, the other thing I want to know is, do I have any redstone batteries left? I do have one. I like the idea of having a redstone battery. So now we will have the opportunity to see for the first time my newest structure. And it's a village house. Look, I made a house for my villagers and brought my villagers over. Isn't that special? I even hung chandeliers so they would feel like it's all pretty and stuff. And they can stand there and open doors a lot. But no, the actual new structure is over here. It's not done yet because I ran out of daggum dye, and I'm working on it, but it'll get there when it gets there. This is Honeycomb Hideout. And I like calling it that because I'm making the external yellow and black to make it look like a honeycomb. Or make it look like a beehive of the cartoon variety. And then underneath here, I also like the idea of building this in tiers, by the way. As you can see, I'm going to have quite a few apiaries in the front and then alvearies in the back. And I'll get to that. It's going to be quite a while. But when I get to that, and I built it in tiers, and that way I can actually come under here and build a underground place for this to be set up. So I thought that was fairly clever. I have previously built Honeycomb Hideout, and I've always enjoyed it. It's always the exact same structure. It's gonna have the black and yellow stripes, and I always make it for my my beekeeping. So it's something that I enjoy, and I like the way it's made. And hey, there's the magnum torch I placed under here before I put all the dirt in. I knew it was here somewhere, but I wasn't exactly sure where. So we're gonna have this here, so that we can have all of the processing that's going to take place here. Take place in the back underneath here, so I don't have to use up space out front. So, without further ado, we're going to set up our liquid tesseract. So, assuming that we don't need to go any further than this, we're going to lay the liquid tesseract here, and then we're going to set it to the Steam channel. We're going to set it to private, and we're going to set it to receive only. And now we check mark it, so now we should be receiving Steam. Now we're going to test this theory. Once we get a second here, we're going to place this here. And look, we're receiving Steam. So, that is awesome. Now let's see, how do I want to go about doing this? I think... How did I do it before? Did I put the steam over the top? I don't remember now. I'm gonna have to figure this out and get it going. Well, I guess for now we can just do this. And then we can... the redstone energy conduit. I knew I forgot something. Actually, since I'm already going to be doing this back and forth quite a bit, let's go ahead and make this a quicker trip. I forgot to set my timer. So we're going to assume that this episode's time is going to be all kinds of messed up, because I know me and it will be. Alright, so now that we have the quick change over here, we need... Oops. Redstone energy conduit. Wow, we're going to have to make some more of that. I'll probably do that off camera, assuming I have enough here right now to do what I want to do. Hello, come on. Laggy, laggy. Alrighty, so we don't need that there. Okay, so that's what I need. I need to be able to run a redstone signal to this. And let's see, I think, yes, I can do this way. Alrighty, that means that all I need now is a little bit of actual redstone. Ooh, I think I needed to run this higher. Let's see. Yep, I needed to run it higher. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do it this way at all. We're gonna do this a different way, because it actually makes a lot more sense to do this a different way. We are going to have this all be different. We are going to run the power. Yeah, we're going to do this way. I might be wrong, and I might change it later, but I think this is how I'm going to want to do it instead. And since I really didn't plan this out ahead of time, like you couldn't tell, we're going to do it this way. Okay, 10 steam engines that are going to run. You know, it's amazing that in my head I can think I'm going to do it this way, and that'll be perfect, and then I actually start to do it, and I do it exactly wrong. Again. Like, for a second time. It's actually not very funny when it comes right down to it, because you get to feeling like you just don't know what you're doing. Oh wait, that's right. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, now we're getting it right. So now we put that there. That fills that with steam. That's wonderful. Now we can place the engines here. Alrighty, so now we can do this, 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 this. Alrighty, so now they're receiving steam that way. And we're going to run the redstone across the top like this. And this way, we can actually make this function correctly. So now we're going to put a little bit more of the redstone energy conduit, and we're going to run this. Well, actually, I can probably put this here instead. Let's see. We're going to do that. Then we're going to put this here. And then we just need a gate, a pipe. Yeah, a gate and a pipe. We should be able to work with this. Let's see. We're going to make this automatically turn itself on and off, so we need the structure pipe. And then we need a gate. Just a normal everyday gate. Alrighty, so we're going to put the structure pipe here with the gate on it, and we're going to say if it can store energy, we're going to emit a redstone signal. So now we're going to put one block of dirt here to fill up that space, and now we're going to put the last piece of redstone here. And why isn't this working? Okay. Difficulties in me. Beginner's guide to how to screw stuff up. Oh, is it full? It's full! Ha! That explains why nothing happened, because it can't. It's full. I need to use energy before I can have it do that. Okay, well, in that case, we need to use some energy. And that's fine. I can work with this. I actually want to work with this. So, we're going to go ahead and put this down through here. And this is not the prettiest. I could have done this in a lot better ways. But ultimately, this is how I'm doing it for now. I'm sure that I will pretty it up later on and make it look all effective. And wow, I ran out of stuff. But that's okay. Alrighty, so we've got that there, we've got that there, we've got this set up like that. Okay, we're going to make probably another liquid tesseract. I'll find out here in just a minute whether we need to or not. But now, we actually need to make some beekeeping machines. They're not only beekeeping machines, but I'm going to use them for beekeeping in this case. So, we're going to need a centrifuge. A centrifuge is copper, glass, and a sturdy casing. Sturdy casing is bronze in a circle. So we're going to encode the sturdy casing. Then we're going to encode the centrifuge. And then we're going to actually, probably we need to encode some bronze. Let's see, do we have a way of just making bronze normally? No, we do not. Okay. Well, I guess that means, well, actually, that's probably because it's that kind of bronze. Let's see if we can get a different kind of bronze. There we go. Let's see, is there any way to make this? And the answer is no. Okay, well, we'll just have to assume that we'll have enough bronze for now. I can always make some later if I have to. So, let's put these in. And let's ask it to make us a centrifuge. I'm actually going to tell it to make us 2 of them. Alright, cool. So now we have 2 centrifuges. So then we're going to need the ability to make a squeezer. And I will get into the use of this stuff here in just a minute. But we're going to make a squeezer. Squeezer is tin and a sturdy casing. Well, we already have that stuff, so we can just tell it, hey, this is how we make it. So, we now have that, and we're going to make a squeezer. And, you know what, I'm going to make 2 of these too. I'm only going to set up 1 at a time, I think. And therefore, let's see. And we're going to have to go get some of my bee stuff. Now, I'm going to wind up building another whole section of things for this. We're going to have a applied energistics system that is going to be involved in this. For now, We're just getting the basic setup here. I don't have everything set up to where I can do the applied energistics straight off the bat, but we're going to, because it'll make storing all this stuff a lot easier. Now, since I'm using the portal there, oops, wait a minute. Which portal do I have on which side? Okay, blue is here. Okay. So we're going to make it easier to go back and forth since we're going to be bringing stuff over from the bees. Well, actually, we're not going to be doing that quite yet. So, I'm only going to be bringing over the combs that I have set aside at the moment. And we'll just have to deal with that for the moment. Yay, I'm home. Now I just need a creeper to pop over here and blow up everything. Or for my system to freeze since I'm messing with this chest and haven't done anything to make it not mess with me back. Haha! It was nice to me. Oh, wait. Forget it. We'll just fly. So anyway, one of the things I want to do is I want to make it so that my bees can auto-breed themselves. So I want to make it so that the system will continuously make new bees and work even without me instructing it to do so. What was that? Ah, okay. I saw the orange on the mini-map and I was like, what in the world? It's not surface lava, there's just a hole down to where there's underground lava. So anyway, I'm going to make it so that when a bee goes through its life cycle, when it's done with this life cycle, it will automatically pull out the new princess and the drones, put them back together, and make them into another queen, and therefore, you know, do stuff. Alright, so let's see. I don't know what the Forgotten Comb is. I'm actually kind of curious as to what this is going to make. Okay, it makes nothing. Ah, it made amnesic wax? The heck's amnesic wax? And a pulsating propolis. Amnesic wax? Okay, I find myself very curious as to what exactly that is. Let me leave that to work. Let's see. What are the uses for amnesic wax? Anytime now. Alright, amnesic wax can make magic capsules. That's nice. It can make an essence of everlasting durability. I have no idea what that is. Essence of everlasting durability. Isn't that interesting? Or a dictionary. Okay, well, let's see what this says it is. Oh, no, it doesn't say what it is. Essence of everlasting durability. I have no idea what that is, but it looks kind of cool. Wonder what that's going to turn out to be. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and keep these full on honeycombs. What we want is to be able to squeeze these honey drops, and the honey drops, when squeezed, will give us honey, and it has a chance of giving us a propolis. The propolis is what I actually want. I'm hoping that it's nice to me and gives it to me. I guess in the meantime, while this stuff is working, we can take a look over here. And our engines have popped on. And we are making, wow, two Minecraft joules per tick. That's not exactly overwhelming. And it's not enough to keep us... Oh, maybe it is enough to keep us up. That's kind of funny considering that I can actually... Ah, propolis! We can actually get the same amount of power out of a hobbyist steam engine with steam. So I'm wondering if I should not be bothered with this particular setup. Now, this is going to have to do better. I can't leave it like this. Let's see. I wonder if we can up the ante on this. Let's see. Let's try. We're going to make 3 more of these just for fun. And let's go upstairs and see if we have enough liquid ender stuff to make it. Nope, we don't have enough for 2 more, but that's okay. We're going to make 2 more liquid tesseracts, and we're going to give them, have them have steam coming out of them as well, and see if having 3 liquid tesseracts providing steam to the one liquid duct over there will give it enough enough steam to bring the power supply up. If not, then honestly I'm not sure what I'll do. I mean, I know that there are things I can do, I'm just not sure what would be the best option of things to do. So, But yeah, so we want the propolis. 2 propolis and a piece of glass makes an apiarist's pipe. The apiarist, or is it apiarist's pipe? Let's see. Yes, the apiarist pipe, advanced apiarist pipe now. Built in with a Bealizer. That's interesting. I'm not sure what that is. I will have to look into that. An advanced apiarist pipe. I'm not used to that, so I will have to look that up and figure out what exactly that is. Oops. Now, I know you're asking yourself, why am I doing liquid tesseracts and generating my own power over there when I can just take the excess power that I'm making here and transfer it over there with the energy tesseracts that I have? And the honest answer is, I don't know, I could do that. I mean, it's definitely possible. It's not outside the realm of possibilities. But I guess I'm just not going to. Part of the reason is that when you use energy tesseracts, you have a 25% loss of power when it goes through the tesseract. And I prefer not to lose 25% of power. Yay, another propolis. And so I'm just going to try to make it so it can make its own power. Yeah, see, we're not getting nearly enough steam. Let's see if we can help with that. I'm going to hook this up to steam. Going to receive only, and we're going to check mark it. Alrighty, so now I've got steam coming in from both of these, and I'm up to 2.3. I can see where this is not going to end well. Let's see if we can... Ooh, well, let's pop it out at this side. Lose 2 of these and see if that helps these guys come up some. It does. Okay. Alright, so this is definitely helping. Let's put another energy liquid tesseract here. Hook it up to the steam. Receive only and check mark. And we're up to 4 Minecraft joules per tick. That still isn't very good. I think I might go through the effort to set up a steam boiler just to run Honeycomb Hideout. I know that seems a bit ridiculous, and it might be a bit much. But, you know, I have the ability, and I have yet to see a really good reason why not. So, yeah, I can work with this. Alrighty, so we're up to 6 propolis. That's awesome. We've still got plenty of honey drops coming in. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to condense these and see, by squeezing, what else I can get. What does a molten cone give us? A molten cone gives us refractory wax. Okay, that's odd, but perfectly fine. Frozen comb. Frozen comb just gives a honey drop. The mossy combs, I think I've had these before. I'm not sure what they give me exactly. Wax and a honey drop, and wax and a honey drop. Okay. Well, that leaves the mundane comb and the mysterious comb. There's 3 mysterious combs, so let's let those process. And yes, watching these process is so interesting. And okay, that's still the same pulsating propolis. So the pulsating propolis is probably not going to squeeze in the current squeezers because the current squeezers have honey in them. And with honey in them, it's probably going to say, hey, whatever comes out of these we can't squeeze, because we can't mix whatever comes out of it with what's in here. And I'm correct. Okay, well that's good at least. Now we know that that's the case. Those are still processing. And this is giving me honey drops and beeswax, which I figured it would be something different than honeycomb, but apparently it's not. Alright, good. Well, I don't need to come up this way. We need to go back over here. Come on. Keep up. Alrighty, so now we're going to make some apiarist pipes. Oh, that's right. I was like, now why isn't this working? Because it's not the right recipe. Alrighty, so we take the diamond pipes and we make apiarist's pipe out of them. So now I need some chests. We're going to take 2 diamond chests with me just because I have them and they're easy enough to use. And let's see, what else we're going to want to do. You know, we're probably past the wrapping up point at this time. What I'll probably do is wrap up this episode where we're at, having accomplished what we've accomplished. And then I will start the next episode pretty much immediately and go ahead and continue with what I'm doing here. So this is Jaronitis signing off on episode 23 of Feed the Beast Unleashed. And remember to help spread the gaming. See you in a minute.